it sucks. It sucks when I had over 50 viewers by the time it kicked me out too, which kind of blows too. And people were actually talkative after you guys left too, so it kind of sucks. But oh well. Hopefully I can change that in a couple days or even now, if people are even watching. I don't know. Who cares? I got my coffee, so I don't give a shit. Alright. So, yeah. So, if anybody missed it yesterday, like you guys did, you missed the part in the cemetery where you met up with a little girl who got strangled to death, got washed up on stream, and yeah, you would think it's sort of the stability. The only thing I've seen so far, and I'm gonna knock on wood, is the PlayStation Plus. Their update files will upload to the cloud save rather than you saying, "Oh, I can't save." Fucking saving. So yeah, so you guys missed the cemetery, I think, yesterday. So right now my goal is to go to the mental hospital because there is a surviving member from the attack.
Restoring a person's sanity. They better hope it was at the expense of the person's memory. Ready? Relax, we're out of the graveyard.
And into Crazy Town, a big improvement. People who see things nobody else can see end up living here.
Not that crazy, come on.
And if you guys are wondering,
You get inside, but
I'm already at 81% of this game right now. Already 81%. So I got like technically 7 trophies for my platinum left.
remember who opens the door for you, tough guy.
Yeah. All right, kid. You're up. Just find a way to get Iris's room number.
Hi. I need your help. I'm looking for a friend. Visiting hours are over.
Carb, I'm playing this on PS4.
But she was with the cops. Then go talk to the cops. See, I did.
The remaining trophies, are they kind of hard? I'm gonna say yes, because they're a pain in the ass to find the collectibles. One thing I found out yesterday, and it was, I think, by accident, but it was after my stream went to shit and stuff, but, when I went to start a new game, I ended up finding a couple collectibles for this one side, for this one side story of a ghost story.
He's most likely a man of
and it actually popped my trophy, even though it said I had like 3 remaining pieces to find. So I was just like, okay, so I guess technically your shit carries over, but you would have to do your best to find those pieces you did not pick up before, if that makes sense. Oop. Come on. Give me it. Oh, you already left. Good. I don't have to talk to you. One of the most annoying things. That's the like one part that I find very annoying is sometimes you have, before you can even proceed with the girl, you have to actually talk to her, and it's just like, just go do it. Like, who the hell cared that I need to talk to you, kind of thing. Like, I don't know. I guess that's just the way I see it. Like right now. Oh, no, yep, yep. Let me hit that for you. Dementia doll therapy. The torture bed. Who wants to get tortured? Yes, I'm going to complete the game today. I'm not that far from it right now. That was one thing I was concentrating on before I decided to finish it today. I wanted to see how many I actually had. Okay, I think I'm good, except for you. You go watch some TV, and I'll cut that down. Yeah. If you guys just saw that camera, it was definitely pointing at her, and the alarm didn't go off or anything. Isn't that kind of interesting? I'm not complaining, I'm just thinking, yeah, hopefully I can find all these, what the hell do you want to call the technical term here, the mental coach. I can't think of the damn technical name right now, but yeah, hopefully I can find the last 6 of them, because I'd like to show you guys an interesting thing about this too. If you guys been noticing, like, I've been collecting shit, and like, as you saw, it's called The Man in the Box. That's actually a ghost story, I guess, in the game. And what's interesting too is, like I said, if I can find the last 6 remaining pieces, I can show you exactly what it does once you find all the pieces. So bear with me if I stay in here for a little bit, because I'd like to show you the ghost story. It's actually kind of cool, and what they'll kind of give people an idea. I haven't been able to do it yet. Let's stay away from that black shit while we're at it. Hey, look, did anybody want a sample of flesh? Me, right here, pick me. I'm definitely will turn cannibalism for this. Maybe, maybe not, I don't know. Who wants to sample flesh? We got everything from zombies to vampires. Just define more of what you mean of the stuff on the ground. Meow! Meow meow! Meow meow! Meow meow meow! Meow meow! Meow 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 meow! Hey look, skeleton head. Oh, that's like the demon pit. Like, you know, it's like if you step on it, you're gonna get dragged to hell. That's pretty much what it is. Only I'm not gonna do it because it's too fast to try to encounter it. Unless you guys really want me to die on here to just show you, but I mean, I've died, I think, plenty of times from those stupid things on the... Alright. Let's see. Yeah, you're not gonna see me. Pain therapy. Nothing like good old pain therapy. Alright guys, wish me luck. This part can take me a little bit because I hate the two ghosts, or two demons, like right there. Right there, those two idiots. Hate them. Alright, there's one. Actually, wait a minute. Let me do what I did yesterday. Well, if we're gonna do that, oh. Full restraint, I want to say that says. Interested. And you just caught me doing that the first try. Last night, I think I failed that part literally 5 times because of those damn ass stupid fucking demons. Alright, I gotta make sure I don't step into this black shit. Otherwise, I don't really feel like dealing with those fucking demons again. But, okay, this doesn't make sense. Are you able to pick that up or what? Because if so, then I don't know. Another thing I found interesting too is if you've already visited a location and you can't find the last collectible item you're looking for, you can actually go back to it later on, which is actually kind of nice. Cause I went back and got the part I need, the last gun I should say I needed from the police station to complete my ghost story that I needed. And I need 2 more to show you the man in the box ghost story. So wish me luck.
Hey, Roman.
Yeah. Here's that. Here's that. Stupid bitch. I mean, here.
Be safe. You're gonna be so safe. Everything is gonna be fine. Don't you worry. Everything will be okay. I'm not gonna let anyone.
Damn. I know we were worried about shock treatment, but she's already a lost cause.
Don't call on that to touch you.
All right, fine. You go see what our comatose witness has to offer.
So what do you think? If you had to choose between going into a mental hospital like this or the asylum like in Outlast, which one would you prefer? I would prefer the mental hospital. Thank you very much. Yep.
Holy shit, she can see me.
The ghost stories, they're different. Most of the ghost stories involve what you're picking up. I don't know if any of the ghost stories are really based on the witch trials or not, but they're actually really interesting.
They definitely look familiar. This one means protection.
Which one did I see last night?
She still knows.
I don't remember exactly what the hell it was called, but I still remember the story a little bit. It was about this guy who purchased a building that's been abandoned for like 40 plus years, and the guy was hearing it like a little girl laughing. So, you know, like a normal adult would do, hearing a child cry, they would go and, you know, try to see what's up.
She booted me out somehow. Alright. See if anything here can tell me what the hell is going on with this girl.
But, yeah, so anyway, he hears the little girl, like, crying, and he goes and investigates. And it's, like, on the second floor or something, or some other room that he was in. So he definitely didn't take long to get there. And, so, you know, he gets there, and the room is completely empty. Obvious. And then, you know, he's kind of like thinking to himself, like, what the hell is going on? So then he hears the little girl again going up the spiral staircases in his house, which not many houses nowadays have a spiral staircase, if you think about that. So that's definitely an old house. So anyway, the guy is trying to climb up the stairs, and you know, he hears the girl, but while he's walking up the stairs, he's actually seeing drops of blood hitting the stairs. So, of course, he freaks out and screams and runs away. And pretty much later on, after climbing the staircase where the girls were screaming, where the girl was crying, I should say, they ended up finding a little girl skeleton in the attic or something like that, they said. So, and they were saying that the girl skeleton had to have been there during that 40 plus years that the place was abandoned. So, yeah, I mean, what the hell am I missing here? Oh, yes, come on. Thank you. Come on. Thank you.
No, just run. Just run. Just run. Go. Leave her alone. I'm so sorry.
Rose saved Iris's life, but paid with her own. Bell killer's going after young girls.
Well, what was it? What'd you see?
Poor kid. Her sister freed her when they were about to be scorched, but she couldn't return the favor.
Leave us alone!
Iris, are you okay?
So what did you think of that flashback with the Bell killer and shit?
It's Rose.
She has flames.
She was possessed.
I told you to stay back!
Who are you? I'm Joy. You don't belong in this place.
Orderlies.
Crap, I'm so dead!
All right, Iris could be the answer to everything. Help her, help her. Come on, she's coming with us.
No! You're not taking her!
You want the orderlies to shock her? She stays here. You want her to be safe outside? She comes with us. It's up to you.
Alright, let's see. I need one more. No! Oh my god. I missed one somewhere. Damn it. Of course I had to say that to jinx myself that I was gonna find them all. Damn it. Alright, let's see. I'm trying to think. But you know what? Screw it. The man in the box one. Damn. Oh well.
Over here. In those shadows there. Coast is clear.
Why do my worst nightmares keep getting way worse?
Okay, let's figure this out.
Thought I would never see this again.
Alright. So what do you know about this contract?
Nothing.
Come on.
It doesn't make sense.
So he just asked you if you knew about a contract?
He didn't ask. He wanted us to admit to it. Admit to having a contract with demons.
Demon?
We did nothing to him. He had no reason to go after us the way he did.
The way he did. He drowns one girl and burns another. And where have I seen that stake before?
That's it. All right, look. Get Iris to the church. Make sure that she's safe. I'll catch up with you later. Go.
Okay, come on, Iris.
All right. Now what the hell does a museum gala have to do with Rose's murder?
It's all good, dude. It's all good. Just because there's hardly anybody watching, I'm just gonna go back in and see if I can find that last fucking video, or trench coat thing. Can't think of the damn logical term right now, but the insane coat, we'll just say, lunatic coat. I don't. Damn it. Probably gonna be somewhere stupid. No. Awesome. Made the game to get stuck. Gotta quit for a minute. Buggy game. Trying to think where that last one could be. Thank you, you stupid game. Alright. Make sure I didn't miss anything here. Alright, I got the one in here. This will clean. Yep. Fucking demon shit. Alright, yep. Okay, we can't go in there. Oh my god. And there it is. Alright. Well. Ooh, I got a couple stories I could show too. Alright. This is where I'm gonna, this is the reminder, break it right here. Stop it right here. And then we're gonna take a break. So when Jack comes back, we'll start the flashbacks so we can show the viewers afterwards at least 3 stories of ghost stories. So that will at least work. Yeah. Good. Good. So Jack, when you're back, if you can hear me, just let me know. I'll be right back. I'm taking a little break till you get here, since it's only you and me. I got you your final piece though, so here's Man in the Box. Okay, for the one that just tuned in, and for everybody else for later on, I just collected the last piece for the Man in the Box here, which is a ghost story. So what I had to do is collect a certain amount of coats here that you see, and once I collected them, you can now use a flashback of the ghost story of that item, I guess would be a correct way to put it. I have actually 3 full stories to show. Unfortunately, I don't have all of them. Maybe in the near future, somebody will upload all the ghost stories for you guys. So let's start off with the Man in the Box, and let's see what this ghost story is all about.
I've had a long career working as a state inspector for the Department of Mental Health. During that time, I've been to a lot of institutions, and I have seen a lot of horrible things. But nothing even comes close to the evil events that I witnessed at Fairhaven Sanitarium, the place they now call Lux Eterna. I first arrived in 1926 to investigate claims of overcrowding and neglect. However, Fairhaven's reputation was tainted long before that. In 1911, Fairhaven opened its doors for the first time. A notoriously violent criminal by the name of Jack Yates was the hospital's first patient. He was to be the shining example of the hospital's ability to cure the mentally deranged. However, when the superintendent's family was visiting one day, Yates broke free from his restraints, and he killed the man's wife. Since then, no one knows what happened to Yates or the superintendent. Well, that is, until now. Superintendent Wallace Halstead greeted me at the door. He seemed as empty and unkempt as the patients he lorded over. And as I conducted my evaluation, I couldn't help but notice how nervous he got when I passed by a small broom closet. And naturally, I felt it necessary to find out why. When I opened the door, I was hit by the overpowering smell of human excrement.
Huh.
As the light flickered on overhead, I was horrified at what I saw. A withering man lay shackled to the floor in a pile of his own filth.
Huh.
Years of sunless existence had turned his skin, hair, and eyes milky white. He'd been chained there for so long that his skin had grown over the shackles. It took me a moment to realize that the husk of a man was Jack Yates. The police arrived and Dr. Halstead was carted off. Doctors moved Yates from the small room for the first time in 15 years.
Damn.
The floor beneath him was permanently stained with the shape of his silhouette. They tried to remove the shackles from under his skin, but the shock of it all was too much for him. He died the next day. I watched as they walled up his tiny prison, trying to pretend that it never happened. I honestly hope he's in a better place, although the staff still claims to hear his agonizing wails coming from inside the walls.
Huh. That sucks. Alright, we got 2 more to go, so we got a watery grave. This one you could collect at the very beginning of the game. This is like the very first shit you can collect, technically-ish. So yeah, let's see what we can find, I guess, and stuff.
I still remember seeing the ad for the Regal Apartments in the paper. It's easy for people to look at it and see a dingy, run-down shithole. But me? I saw a place with history and character. I saw a place full of artistic inspiration. Before I knew it, I was the official tenant of apartment 3A. Looking back on it, I wish I had never even unpacked. My new apartment turned out to have more character than I had anticipated. The carpets were occasionally soggy, the pipes were rusty, and I could hear the tenant below me banging against the walls and screaming at the top of his lungs. Sure, there were other problems with the place, but they just added to its charm. They were things I could live with. What I couldn't live with was showering in brown water, mysterious leaks molding the carpet, and obnoxious neighbors. I called the plumber, who arrived just as I was about to have a word with the people downstairs. When I showed him the wet spots on the carpet, he scratched his head and explained that nothing was leaking, and that the reason for the wet spots was most likely due to me spilling something and not realizing it. Did this guy take me for an idiot? I never spilled a thing. He apologized and said that without a leak, there's nothing he could do, so he moved on to the shower. Thankfully, the water had no trouble turning brown. He thought it could be an issue with a rusty boiler and went to check it out. I took the opportunity to address the tenants below. I knocked on the door, but no one answered. In fact, I couldn't hear anything at all. I tried the door, expecting it to be locked, but it just swung open. I was shocked to find it completely empty. That's when wet footprints began to appear on the floor. They were headed right for me. Just then I could hear the plumber scream from the boiler room downstairs. By the time I ran down there, he was long gone, but he had discovered the source of the brown water. Packed into the old rusty boiler was a bloated, decomposing corpse. The police are still investigating the homicide, and the landlord has promised to renovate the boiler room. However, despite his efforts, 3A is back on the market, and I doubt I'll ever feel clean again.
Yep. And now the last one I can show you guys is the Bell Tower Banshee. This is the the saw, chainsaw, whatever you want to call it, saw technically. This is where you can collect at the church. In order to get all of them and stuff, you're gonna have to go back. You're gonna have to go back in at a certain point just to get to a certain area to, I believe, find the last remaining couple you need. So, on that note,
Well, it was somewhere around noon on a Sunday when I got a call from the pastor. He was looking for someone to fix up the old church. It had been sitting up on that hill, abandoned for over 40 years after getting hit by lightning back in '98. It suffered a bunch of fire damage. So, of course, I agreed to help. I knew something was wrong the second I stepped inside. As an inexplicable chill came over me. Anyway, I shook it off and I set to work. As I started tearing up the damaged floorboards, they were all bad. Well, I uncovered an old rat's nest. It seemed like any of the others I'd seen over my 22 years in the construction business, until I saw the scraps of human hair and bones that the rats had used to make it. Well, suddenly I heard the floorboards on the second floor creaking above me, and the sounds of a young girl weeping. Well, I was worried that the damaged section of the ceiling was going to give way under her weight, so I yelled, "Hey, stop, come down immediately." Well, my voice must have startled her because she went completely silent. So I got up and I went to look for her. When I entered the room upstairs, though, I was surprised to see it completely empty. It only took me, a minute to make my way up there, and I would have heard her run off if she did. But that's when I heard the weeping again. Only this time it was coming from the bell tower. So I climbed up the long, treacherous, curving stairs at the top, and I noticed what I thought was dried blood dotting the way. When I finally got up to the belfry, I was just paralyzed with terror. Because lying before me was the withered corpse of a young girl. Judging by her sun-bleached clothes and weathered bones, it seemed like she'd been lying there for the better part of those 40 years the place had been empty. The rats, they picked her bones clean. I took off running. I made it impossible for the authorities to get any identity on this girl. It seems Salem will never know who killed her. Some people still claim to hear her weeping there. As for myself, I never went back.
that's funny. I was actually just talking about that. I think it was during the hospital where I was saying that, trying to explain that story. So there's the story itself. The Banshee Tower, the bell tower Banshee. There we go. Jeez. Anyway, let's get the hell out of here and let's continue on with the story. That was quick and easy. Carp, he went away for a couple minutes. He was AFK last that I heard from him. Okay, there it is.
Fitting for an investigation about a serial killer. All these murders have whipped this town into a frenzy. Now it all leads here to a gala celebrating a time when Salem found itself swept up in another whirlwind of hysteria.
They need to fix this. Happens every time.
The time is upon us, Abigail Williams.
No.
You scourge of Salem. It is time to pay for your sin!
Abigail Williams.
Confess, witch. Confess your covenant. A demonic contract with the dark forces.
Yeah, and before we do, let's Do a walk around of the room. I'm gonna say it's safe to say I got everything here. Hall. What is this? Take that. Okay, I am missing a room somewhere. Aha, here it is. Here we go. Looking for. God, I hate these black fucking circle things here. Okay, so where is that crazy lady? Did I already come in here? Oh, yep. Yeah, this is the beginning of the building. So, there she is. Aw, oh, come on! Stupid GO train. Damn it, GO train. Damn it. Come on, pick it up. Thank you. Okay, that's where I gotta go. Come on. Let's see if we can get you guys another ghost story. I just need 6 more of these damn rocks. So, come on, we can do this. Boulders, rocks, whatever you want to call it. I'll do my best anyway. Ah, and there's one right there. I gotta remember that. You know what, before I forget, let's go get it. Let's go get it. Reveal. Thank you. 5 more to go. Just 5 more guys and you get a ghost story. Woo! Ghost story! I love an old-fashioned ghost story. Alright.
Just keep an eye out for security cameras and alarms.
Thanks for the tip, but this isn't even my first break-in today.
Yeah, this looks like the right place. Now let's see what these artifacts can tell me about the witch trials.
Puts me in touch with odd sensations centuries later. I'm trying to focus on this killer, but the echoes from these sensations keep interfering, like deaths from the past, pleading to be remembered.
Kid, I need you to lift up this painting.
It's called The Hanged Witch. It's creepy.
It's the killer's symbol.
Alright, I need to find 1 more rock for you guys, and you get a ghost story. Alright, so We can do this. I hope. It happens, dude. It happens.
For shame, Bridget. This schma of your conversations with the spirit world will surely condemn you as a witch.
Wait a minute. Did I get that rock from over there? I don't think I did. That's gotta be downstairs, so I think I know where it is. Alright, what the hell am I missing? Got that, got that. Got that. Got that, got that. Got that. I got the wine. Aha! Maybe? Yep. Do any of these artifacts relate to the Bill Witch Killer? Damn it. Oh, Judge, it wasn't that. Oh. Right. Well, maybe if you think about what you're gonna say when you open up that big fat mouth of yours, maybe you might get yelled at. Okay. Where is that last stupid rock? Oh yes, we can't forget about you idiots. Stupid demons. I swear we hate them sometimes. Come on. These controls, I swear, are so stupid when it comes to demons. I mean, they don't give you enough time to look at the fucking controls and be like, oh, that's the button I push. No. Fucking retarded. Whatever. Fuck you. I need to take out the stupid one first. Yeah, it's pretty stupid. Like, watch. And you gotta be careful what button you push too, because otherwise you'll end the sequence too soon too. So, like that. Look at that. That's so fucking stupid. hard was that, you stupid game? Ah. Okay, what the hell? Where's that demon? Okay, there he is. And that's why you need to be careful of the black shit on the ground. I was actually lucky enough to even get by it. Yeah, get lost, you piece of shit. Ugh. I like it. The only thing I just wish they really thought about was the whole controlled with the stupid fucking demons. You waste more time trying to kill a demon than you do anything else. They don't let you, like, you gotta watch the screen. You can't even, like, watch what you're doing to the demon. So, same with the fucking black shit on the floor. It's the only garbage of a game, I would say. Other than that, I mean, like I said, it's a good game. I love the story. I just wish they did something differently when it came to... Oh my god, I had you down! For all I know, I don't even remember, but I think the last rock could be even be in here. Oh my god. Stupid retarded game. That's it. I'm trying a different approach than just stupid retarded shit. I'm gonna have to be so careful with this too. Finally! What was like that? What was that? Like the fucking 10th time? I'm gonna fucking demons. Fuck you, Crow. Raven, whatever the hell you are. Alright. I'm missing one rock. I'm pretty sure I might know where I missed it. If not, I apologize for failing you at another ghost story. But, yes, you just got a text. Congratulations. Woo, text. Alright, it would be in here if I missed it. So let's see. I got... Yup, there it is. You guys got another ghost story. Woo! Ghost story. There we go. Alright, so this is the... I don't even think I've seen this one. I don't know. Well, let's enjoy the flashback.
My husband and I stepped off the platform and onto the giant hissing locomotive. I remember looking back at our small town and thinking of all the happy memories we made there. But I was excited to start our new life in Salem. I must have dozed off because I was startled awake by the sound of screeching metal. As the train came to a halt, all I could hear was the torrential rain pelting against the roof. I looked out the window. There was only darkness. Then came the brightest flash of lightning I had ever seen. When my husband left to inquire about the delay, a woman in the back of the train started screaming. We rushed over to her and asked her what was wrong, but all she could manage to say through her sobs was something about seeing the spirits of the dead wandering in the rain. Stranger still were the passengers that were suddenly stricken with the painful memories of their past. It was at this point that I became truly terrified, so I set out to find Joe. When I reached the cab and still hadn't found him, I was worried. I looked out the front window and saw the train's conductor laboring to move a downed tree from the tracks. And there was Joe, walking up to help. However, instead of grabbing hold of the tree, Joe bent down, picked up a rock, and crushed the conductor's skull with it. When I left the train and ran up to him, I could see that this wasn't the Joe I once knew. Something had taken hold of him, something angry. Then he saw something that terrified him. He dropped the rock and ran off into the woods. However, right before he disappeared into the trees, during a bright flash of lightning, I thought I saw something chasing him, hunting him. I can only describe it as a ghostly specter, cloaked in black. But more likely than not, it was just a shadow. The authorities spent days combing the woods for Joe, but he never turned up. I tried to go back home, but the memories were too painful. Some nights I lie in bed, tortured by the thoughts of what our life could have been if we had never stepped onto that train.
I really do. Oh my god, I need one more for Eternal Flame? You gotta be kidding me. Alright. Well, that was good progress. Fucking... yeah. Good thing I remembered where I did not grab that last rock. Alright, let's get the hell out of here so we can continue the story. Once I find